Hello and welcome to week 5 of the book group. We're reading Amy Johnson's Just a Thought, and this week I'm doing a video on a part that Amy talks about in chapter 16. So chapter 16 is called Minds Compare, and throughout the chapter Amy's talking about how in an attempt to stay safe and secure, a mind will always compare against others and be assessing and going, oh, how are they doing, how am I doing, how are they doing, how am I doing, always seeing, am I like them, am I doing okay, am I getting far enough? And she talks about her little school of big change and how she sees a similar pattern with every group who joins and goes through her 6-week programme. There's a similar pattern where people early on are kind of open and curious, and then as time goes on the minds start comparing and going, oh, but they seem to have seen something more than me, and I haven't seen that, and all that kind of thing. I'm sure that's familiar to you if you've been in any kind of life situation when it seems like somebody's doing better than you. Anyway, there was a bit on page 100 where she said, early on, this is in her programme, we discuss how freedom doesn't come from the mind, it's already there, beyond the mind. And I wanted to really pick out just that one sentence and talk about that, because that is huge to see. So if I think about it in my own life, the thing that looked like it gave me freedom, or that feeling of freedom, was learning, was achieving. It looked like when I'd done a course or got a certification of something, it looked like that nice if I could speak, that nice feeling of, yay, I've done it, I'm free, you know, finished school, I finished uni, I finished the next bit of uni, oh, I finished the 3rd bit of uni through all these different qualifications I did. It looked like the freedom that came with the achievement and ending of each of those was something to do with the course ending. It looked like, oh, now I've done that thing, that's why I feel good. That thing gave me those feelings of freedom. And so of course it made sense to keep doing more education and more learning, because the feeling of freedom, the nice feeling that came with it, looked like the course had given that to me. It looked like it had made me feel that. And so when I came into this work, it blew me away to realise the nice feeling wasn't coming from that thing. It was me feeling myself. It was the absence of a mind that will spend its time going, oh, I don't think you're okay, I don't think you're safe, I don't think you're enough, quick, do another course, learn some more. It's that activity and engaging and identifying with that activity which stops us feeling the freedom of ourself that we already are. We don't need to find freedom out there. Freedom is our nature. And then it just gets obscured by a busy mind that we believe, that we think is telling us something important about us, and something important about how we should live our lives and how we'll be okay as long as we do, or if we do this, and it's none of that. So I really want you to take a moment to think today about whatever it is that looks like it gives you nice feelings, whatever it is that looks like it makes you feel free, and consider that it's not making anything happen. All that you're feeling is the absence of the mind. And in the absence of the mind, all that's left is yourself. Yourself, which comes before any mental activity. Yourself, which comes before any thought. And that self is freedom by nature. So have a little curious play with that, and I would love to hear what you find. See you next week. Lots of love.